All right, y'all, welcome back to part 3. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention to the time. What was I saying last? So it was something about you being a leader, a natural born leader. Some of you could be, and again, this is not bad. I'm not saying it is bad. And there is a difference between nowadays conservative compared to you just being quiet and to yourself. You're not the stupid kind of conservative is what I'm getting at. Okay. There's a difference between America's great, blah, 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 towards you just minding your business and being about structure. You're the second option, collective. Thank God. Anywho, you're about your shit. You're building structure. You're a teacher. You rely on certain structures. This could be like a personal sense of identity that you're tying into this whole plan. You're mapping shit out as you go at the same time. But again, you're using old structures that maybe you were indoctrinated into or drawn to as an outline. It's kind of how I could see it. This can help you too, collective. You don't have to throw away, like I said, you don't have to throw away all of the structure you've dealt with. Just critically think about shit when you go forward, whether it be for work or for planning stuff out in general. Critical thinking is a must. A lot of people don't understand that because, again, they've always been in a bubble and they don't want to get out of it. And it's just... If you ever deal with people like that, this is just my suggestion. My suggestion to you would be to leave them the fuck where they're at. That sounds harsh. It is. They don't change unless they want to change, and they'll literally force stuff on you no matter what. That's been my experience as well, too. So, again, you're going to have people that are either going to follow you or you're going to have people that are going to come up and be like, you know, and tell them to suck your ass through a garden hose, for real. You're going on your own path, collective. You're leading. You could be leading other people, too. That kind of scares me for you. I could also be scared, too, because, again, I go back to, like, we're human. Yeah, we're probably not from here, all this other stuff. Again, soul, body-wise, we're here. You know, we're human, so we're prone to make stupid-ass mistakes and all this other stuff. So, again, that's why I'm like, you know, don't put all your faith in a leader. But, collective, I feel like you're leading for the better good. Through the bullshit you've went through. So, I don't know, just, you know. All in all, you're studying whatever it is, you're able to see different viewpoints, you're arriving at different understandings of different subjects. And again, this is where other people cannot understand that, whether it's because they're closed-minded, bigoted, or they just don't want to see the truth. You are able to see through that shit. Again, Ace of Swords, you see shit for what the fuck it is. You see the truth, collective, you do. That either makes people happy or that makes people want a Ten of Swords you even more. Yeah. They're stupid because of that, but you know, I'm going to also say in general, that's why history repeats a lot of times. This is not a part of the read, but again, have you seen how many times history repeats itself and how many times humans don't learn? That's because they don't learn. They forget. Or it's not even them forgetting. They're just stupid. They are. Most times they're stupid. Why do you think America with 3 Ks is the way it is right now? Obviously, humans didn't learn. Just saying. Anywho, let's move on, okay? Because, yeah. Let's use that as an example. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. Y'all are going towards whatever the hell you need to, though, okay? You could be climbing the ladder slowly, collective. And again, that's why people are seeing you as a leader as well. You could, again, the reason why you have followers too, collective, is like you help people thrive and go towards what they want, not what other people want them to want. You encourage them to be... Instead of them being a SLAVE to the system or at large to the grand scale that we're in, you encourage them to think outside of that box and go outside of it, in fact. And that is what trips people out. Again, that's also why people want to continue to Ten of Swords you. You make people think instead of being, again, just, do as you're told. No, you kind of go out of it. Do you still stay in structure? Yeah. But you also encourage people to go out of it, i.e. yourself included, which is also why people either want to F with you or they don't. Again, this, you know what I mean? You're closed off to people that have all messed you over. So I mean, tell me a little bit more about this plan, the Hierophant. Page of Wands. Oh, I have the worst headache. Oh, I'm about to slam my head into the wall. I really am. I'm not going to do that because it'll hurt my head more. Oh, collective. Collective, collective, collective. Can I please? Oh my gosh. There we go. So the Page of Wands is someone that's young. They could be inexperienced sometimes. But at this time, I'm seeing you being experienced enough to know what the hell you're doing. So this is someone that's enthusiastic. They're energetic. They're energetic. They're very self-motivated. And they're someone that is going towards their goals and destinations no matter what. Again, that's very much describing who the fuck you already are, collective. It's just affirming that more. Yes, you're young, you could come off naive, all this other stuff, but does that mean you're stupid? No, you're actually very smart, even if you come off childish or whatever the hell. Again, you're all in the upright too, so if anyone wants to say any shit about you, you're still someone that's going towards your shit. What are they doing? Probably nothing, talking shit about you. Tell them to suck your ass. I'm just kidding. Don't tell them to go. Tell them to get nowhere near your ass, okay? You don't want them there. Yeah, you're going towards victory and success. You could be being seen in the public eye. Six of Wands. Going on your new beginning, you voyaging out to sea, if you will. Very driven, the Chariot again. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're using your intuition, your discernment. You're very loving, you're kind, you're emotional, you're empathetic. When you need to be. I'm sure there's also a flip side to that as well, collective. And don't feel sad about that either, collective. We all have that. Duality is a theme. If someone says it's not, they're full of fucking shit. You're going towards your shit, though. Some of you are planning a trip. This could be even moving houses, moving. You could just be wanting to move at some point. That's what this is. You could be moving. Maybe this is part of your goal, this plan. Like, okay, so maybe if things weren't working here, you're going to put your work elsewhere, somewhere else. Shit, the card's bent. You know, it's okay because these get used, but I get so ANAL when these bend. Anywho, you could be putting work into something else, collective. Again, your goal could be to move. This came out in a previous, I think it was a short. It was a short on, yeah. I don't know if I posted it on here yet. On TikTok is what I'm talking about. On YouTube, it's on YouTube already, but. Anywho, yeah, y'all could be moving. That's your goal. You could be changing houses, changing career. You want to change it up. This could even give like nomadic life. You could be nomadic. You could want to be a nomad. You don't want to, again, it's not bad to not be tied down either. You could want to be tied down, but you want to explore too before you get to that old age. And I don't blame you, collective. I want that too, shit. My goal, I'm going to be so honest, my goal, one of them, would be to get a van or a shuttle bus, short bus, or anything like that. Even a freaking soccer van, I don't care. And I want to fucking leave. I do. After I pay certain shit off and do whatever, I'm gonna just leave. Yep. Sounds impulsive. I don't care. That sounds so relaxing to me. It does. Shit, you could be wanting to do the same thing, collective. And make sure to learn the pros and cons of that lifestyle before you just jump into it too, because there's a lot of cons too. Make sure you know the shit. But yeah, you could be something like that. You're going wherever your wand takes you, that kind of shit. Or you're going wherever you know what I mean? It's kind of like going out with the wind or something like that. I'm kind of like that. You could be saving a lot right now and working hard towards making a solid purchase. Yeah. You could be young too, collective. This could be someone that's just freshly 18. This could be someone that's close to 30, 40. Again, it's always how you feel at heart, but you're going towards what the fuck you need to, even after all this shit. So, yeah, go to part 4.